Hey everybody, this is Muffin with the Daily Biker Podcast. Just here to let y'all know the opinions and ideas expressed in this show are those of the hosts and their guests, not to be confused with their partners and sponsors. Now, let's get it on.
Hey guys, this is Sean from the Bikes and Beards YouTube channel, and you guys are listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You're gonna love it.
Harry.
Shifting gears.
We're shifting gears.
Like this is a podcast where that would make any sense to the people listening to it.
Yes. You know.
It's the podcast for when this one fails. It'll be shifting gears.
Spin-off, shifting gears. Heather and T.
Today, on what beer are we drinking?
That's where the rubber meets the road.
The Pink Ladies.
Oh, God.
Anywho. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Daily Biker Podcast. I don't know why I always throw my hands up when I do that.
It's part of the expression.
Animated.
Yeah, like people can actually see you.
Yeah, I mean, if
Unfortunately, we can. So
Unfortunately, you are the only ones that can.
I have hands, I don't think I could talk. That's him.
there's no security camera in here.
So, I know, that's a good thing. So,
Marcus is naked right now.
my name is Marcus. I am your clueless leader, and I want to welcome you all to the Daily Biker Podcast. Brought to you by White Lightning Harley Davidson. We are currently at White Lightning Harley Davidson in the big boss's office, hiding in the back, away from everybody. Of course, there's not that many people here because it's already the end of the day. Trying to wind down. Me and Daniel and Muffin are going to have a fantastic weekend. Theresa's going to be stuck here at work. It's going to be great. That being said, I've got Daniel with me.
Hey there.
I've got Muffin with me.
Hey, y'all.
And returning, Theresa.
Hello.
So,
You just don't have to work tomorrow. You can come with us.
Oh, no, I have to work tomorrow.
no, she's going in September, though.
Yeah.
We've already planned that.
I thought it was October.
September.
All right.
To the Skyway.
Yeah.
I just thought it was in October.
No, it's September.
Okay, I stand corrected. I will
Plan for
change.
September.
I told you in May.
I mean,
it was
we
September.
can go back in October.
Yeah.
It's not that far.
Yeah, the Skyway. We were talking about Brushy the other day, and that might be what's confusing you.
I'm not confused.
Are we going to Brushy in
I
October?
stand corrected.
I hope it's not going to snow this time.
I don't know. I don't know what we're doing in October. I want to do something that's tied in with Ghost.
My birthday's in October, so if we want to do
We'll just hang out with her.
something around that, that'd be cool. There you go.
We're going to have T's birthday bash.
Yep.
T's birthday ride.
Sure.
Depends on when your birthday is, though.
15th. I'll actually be out of town.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right before we go to Panama.
Yep. And I'll be in Telco.
That's where I will be.
We will be in Telco together.
There you go.
Yeah. You'll be handling stuff
Yes.
after I leave because I'm going to come back that Saturday night. Come home that Saturday night. You might be too. I don't know. We're supposed to find out that information. But either way, it's neither here nor there. What we are going to talk about is a spin-off, part 2, whatever you want to call it, and tie into our last episode, Daniel.
Yes.
So, on the last episode, we talked about the podcasts that exist, the YouTube channels that exist, and the people that are social media influencers in the motorcycle community that we pay attention to, that we follow, that kind of inspire us to do these things. One of the YouTube channels we watch, and we already do. Okay, so
Again, with
it's
the
like-
and.
okay,
They
so,
were here.
So excited.
Oh
So
my God.
the episode we recorded last week happened because I knew they were coming. I didn't know we were going to do this episode, but they were coming. And if you follow us on Instagram or on Facebook, you know already the guys from Bikes and Beards came to White Lightning Harley Davidson to film a episode of their YouTube channel.
So I just have to say, the evening that Marcus, that you found out that they were coming, he was like a junior high girl.
Oh, yeah.
He's like bouncing up and down.
I'm pretty sure he was calling everybody.
But what was really cool about that is that
You were so genuinely excited. Like when you're excited about something,
And you can
see it and feel it.
Yeah.
Likewise, when you're upset about something, you show that as well. But you
I
were
don't know what you're
genuinely,
talking
truly excited, and that was
He
cool.
came
to
home
see.
and
Well,
said
I want to put this out there too, and it's not like a defense thing. I was genuinely excited. I was fangirling 100%. I'm not going to deny that. But for me being the marketing manager of the dealership and them coming to the dealership wanting to film, I was kind of like in shock and awe over that too, because that is a fantastic opportunity for our dealership.
Yeah, so it was a 2-pronged.
Oh yeah. Maybe that's why I was like way over the moon. Because
It hit on multiple levels.
It hit on very much on multiple levels. Well, it's just like last night. We shared a picture. Me and Daniel took a selfie with the guys from the Bikes and Beards, and we posted it on the Daily Biker Facebook page. And then Craig commented on it with a photo. You hadn't seen that photo. They're doing a burnout in front of the shop on the bikes and everything. It's like after everybody's already left. It's like
On the bikes that they brought us?
Yeah.
We shouldn't have been doing burnouts on those bikes. Yeah.
It's a cool photo.
That is
though.
a really cool photo.
I showed it to Sean, and Sean was like,
That was
Sean goes, save that photo. We need that photo. We're going to use that photo sometime.
you put that up somewhere in the dealership.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Blow
Yeah.
it up, put it on a banner
I don't think I put it on a banner.
at the
I mean, even if people
picture.
don't know who they are, it's a cool picture.
Yeah, that is a really
Yeah.
cool picture.
Can I have a drink out of the cooler?
Would you like a
favor?
refreshing lemonade?
refreshing
Water? We
Dr.
have
Pepper?
I think there's a brisk iced tea.
a
in there?
iced tea.
Yeah,
Spiked.
yeah, that'll work. That Pepsi.
Here we go.
Pepsi.
That Pepsi out there.
Pepsi.
That's it.
Me too.
Pepsi's what comes in a blue can.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what you have.
Oh, I miss Pepsi Blue. Do you remember Pepsi Blue?
No.
No,
Oh, Pepsi.
I know
Blue was-
Labatt Blue.
No, Pepsi Blue.
Did they make a Pepsi Clear?
Yeah, that was garbage.
Yeah.
No, Pepsi Blue was early
They actually-
2000s. They brought it
actually
back just
still
like 2
make,
years ago,
I remember.
and then it went
Pepsi
away.
Clear in other parts of the world.
Yeah.
Actually, our listener in South Korea can go to the store and buy Pepsi Clear.
Did you guys drink Royal Crown Cola?
RC?
Yes.
RC,
Yes.
We don't call it Royal Crown.
Well,
we call
I
it
It's
was
RC.
just- I know
RC
it's
Cola.
RC, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
grew up
kidding?
drinking
There's
that.
a saying called RC Cola and a moon pie. In case you're not aware, when you say, did we drink Royal Crown? Look on the back of the can. It says manufactured in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
no clue.
You didn't know that?
Didn't know that.
So is moon
Yeah.
pie.
Sorry,
Yeah,
it
same
sounded
thing.
ridiculous.
So-
Did you guys drink RC Cola?
Yeah.
The answer is yes.
RC Cola
It
and
was
moon
in our baby
pies.
bottles.
Yeah, pretty much.
RC Cola and
It's
moon
not
pies are
milk.
both originally from
No,
Chattanooga.
I was born in North Carolina, so it was Cheerwine.
I drink
I
that
love
too.
your wine.
I drink
I
that
had
too.
one of those yesterday.
That's like someone asked me
George had
once
one.
before. They said something about having a little Debbie. I was like, I used to work for McKee.
So did I. Yeah.
I mean, that's little Debbie. But either way, back to the day that we had on Tuesday evening.
Just so giddy. Everything is
giddy.
giddy.
Yeah.
All
Really.
happy.
Yeah. Well, this is
It's a big deal.
this is a really good group of guys. I think we're all going to die in here. So shouldn't have come here.
Oh, there's Ava left.
So no, they brought in. Okay, let's put it this way. I hope I don't ruin anything for them. But they brought. I don't think I will.
We'll just wait
Well, they-
until
they-
their video comes
yeah,
out,
they haven't
'cause
posted
it'll
it
be
yet.
out soon.
Yeah.
But they
Hopefully.
did post a picture of the back of one of the bikes.
Just wait
On
until
whose?
On Bikes and Beards. They
Okay.
posted a picture of one of
Well,
the
I don't
bikes
think
on
it's.
Facebook.
I don't think it's too drastic to say what I was planning on saying. They got a couple bikes.
Harleys.
We'll leave that. Yeah, Harleys. We'll leave it at that.
They bought 2 Suzukis and had them serviced at a Harley dealership.
No, no,
That was-
we'll leave the fact of the 2 Harleys at that. Came by the dealership to do some filming with their Harleys, working out between on the floor with some of our sales guys and in the service department and stuff like that. What's the face for?
You don't want to elaborate?
I don't know how much I want to elaborate. They wanted, okay, they bought 2 bikes. They came to us, used Harleys. They come to us, and we rated their condition of their purchases to let them know whether they got good deals, bad deals, what the bikes needed. Did the full run through on the bikes, including putting one on our dyno for those that are local to us that might not know, White Lightning Harley Davidson does have dyno and certified dyno techs. We'll soon have more. So, but yeah, it was, I mean, they were so nice
Yeah.
and so genuine. Like what you see on their YouTube
Is 100% how they
who
are
they
in
are in
person.
real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Daniel and I are a lot of that same way with our personalities, who we are on this podcast, is who we are in real life.
Yeah. Well, but it's for us. We are not big name people. I think they have. Well, we talked about it the other.
They have
day.
a bit more subscribers. Than
Yeah,
we
they
do.
have a bit more
It's just
subscribers.
a bit
They've been doing it for a lot longer, and you would think, because the sayings like never meet your heroes or never meet the people that you look up to, and what they do, and man, literally. They were exactly how they come across in the videos. Every video that they have, they're very genuine. It's very down to earth, like two guys having a good conversation, doing something silly or funny.
Here's the thing
And
about
that's
that.
how they were when they were here.
About that, like, don't meet them. I think it's because 99% of the time when you meet those people, they're jerks.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's easy to do
but-
if you're famous and you have people asking,
Right.
but they weren't that way.
For me, meeting them, what didn't happen on video. They had already put their cameras away and stuff like that. And me and Daniel had conversations, 30 minutes to an hour conversation talking about how we podcast and how we do stuff and getting into the YouTube and
then even just general
producing
conversation,
content and talking about different bikes and talking about Muffin with pushing doing the Flannel Friday post and just staying consistent with it and pushing, doing branding posts. It's got her to the point now where she gets listed as branding on stuff like Dixon Flannel's social media pages and SNS or V-Twin Visionaries page and stuff like that.
Yep.
And that's the things that we talked about was that consistency and we even talked a little bit about burnout, about what it's like to deal with that point where it's like, I don't want to do anything right now. I don't want to do this. I just want to relax.
I mean, in essence, not in an essence, you guys are in the same space, and so you can talk about your shared experiences. And it's different having a face-to-face conversation with someone like that than it is going to one of your Facebook marketing groups. We talked about that. We've talked about that before.
Yeah, my Facebook. Here lately, the Facebook marketing group has just been a bitch sesh.
Yeah, I can't handle that. I can't
So-
handle being able to get stuff where people are just bitching. Like, if you don't bring a solution or you don't bring something positive,
No. It's not bitching at each other. They're bitching about other people.
Oh yeah.
I can't handle that.
It's pretty funny.
Either.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny though what they're gotten about. Like one of them the other day was, did you know that Kawasaki owns Harley Davidson now?
I knew I won. I knew that would finally get out.
Like, that was the whole
spreading
thing.
the rumors for years.
I commented on it, and I was like comment number 75 when I got on this post.
I've been trying to spread that rumor for years just to undermine Marcus.
So
He's finally infiltrated.
I'll say this real
Finally
quick.
infiltrated.
This guy, like, they shared like the screen grabs and stuff, and like this guy's like, do your research. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna do my research, and I googled it, and I pulled it up, the whole news article, okay, from April 1st, 2014, and at the very bottom it says, and none of this is true. Happy April Fools.
Nice.
Literally, I was like,
Yet another
People.
example of people who can't read.
yeah. Well,
They don't. They see the headline and that's it.
when
That's it.
Revzilla did the post where they talked about the electric glide and they blended the two bikes, people
Oh,
thought
yeah.
that was real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
So, but anyways, the Bikes and Beard guys, they did talk to us. They were pushing us to do YouTube stuff, and
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just because they want some competition or
Well, no,
or
and
what.
I think, and the thing that I really like too, it was not, obviously they have such a huge market share of people on YouTube and followers and things like that, and in theory, we would be technically competition, but there was never anything like, no, don't do that. It was...
Yeah, they were all about
They
it.
were all about it. They were like, this is how we do our things, this is how we do it, this is generally how we think of content, and it was funny talking to Craig, and it was a conversation that me and you have had. He's like, I don't know what we're gonna do until I get there, and I barely know the podcast before I show up.
And I told him, I was like, there's days where we sit down and I've already hit record and I don't know what we're going to talk about yet. And literally, Craig and Sean are like, yeah, we've been there.
Yeah. But I think that was really cool because it was more, you guys really should go after this and you should do it and you should be involved in it and take it as far as it can go. And it wasn't, no, you don't really need to do that. You guys are small, but we're doing it. You guys are small potatoes. You'll never be anything. Because that's like, you could get that in a certain scenario, but they were very genuine and they wanted to help.
Yeah.
And that was cool.
That shows that they're smart enough to know that, activity breeds activity, and another group of people who has something valid to say coming on the same platform is going to help everybody. It's just like the motorcycle industry.
Oh, yeah.
When you sit in Harley Davidson on the Harley Davidson throne and you bash everybody, all of the other brands, you're hurting yourself. You're hurting the motorcycle industry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and that's like what I talked about. We had a big company meeting this morning, and how I talked about with social media branding. Mm-hmm. Like with the podcast, okay? The podcast is what it is. People are going to listen to it or not. You know what I mean? They're going to do one of the two things. But if I don't bring, or Daniel doesn't bring a personality to that, that's what's going to make them choose us over somebody else. Mm-hmm. Same thing with the YouTube channel, because there's other motorcycle YouTube channels that don't have that personality. They don't have that viewership. Where you do have people that they want to bash and they don't want competition. I feel like those people are just scared.
Yeah, the keyboard warriors.
Yeah. Because we talked about some of the other big channels out there.
Yeah.
And they had some good things to say, they had some bad things to say. And
But it was never like putting them down. It was
it
more
wasn't
criticism.
negative.
It's like, well, they do really good at this, but
it
we've
wasn't
noticed
negative.
they don't do this.
We talked about one channel. I won't mention.
Yeah.
I won't say their names. I won't say the names of these channels. But we talked about a channel that's out of Canada, and he was talking about the writing. You can see where the writing has changed in the scripting and how the show's grown and how the show's changed, and it's good, but viewership is not where it should be. And then we talked about another show that's an American show that's owned by a fairly large company in itself, that the guys that are on the show have the potential to be huge, but they keep getting held back by the people that they're partnered with.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like with this podcast, this podcast is brought to you by White Lightning, and when we were setting everything up, it's always been brought to you by White Lightning. And Sean and everything was cool with us talking about all kinds of brands, because he didn't want to put that barrier in front of us. Because not everyone rides a Harley. Not everyone wants a Harley. So, although that goes against what I've always said about the two types of people, but it is true. He's patting himself on the chest. The thing about that is he really wants a blue and white Pan America.
Ooh.
Yes, I would like a
blue and white Pan America.
Surprise.
I do really like that.
Wait, what? I'm missing something.
No, you're not.
I like that custom one that you guys did. I do really like that one.
Which one? The one?
The
red,
the
white,
white
blue.
one with
Yeah.
the
What I call the
I
Eagle
like that.
Knievel.
yeah.
Okay, so there's that one.
That one does look good.
I have
You're talking about the
another
new one
Yes, and we're
that
not-
you showed me.
Yes, we have a new color coming out. New custom color that we did for.
Yeah, we won't talk about it on here. We'll show
Not sure
Daniel.
about it, but
Is
it's-
it in the back?
Yeah, we'll show it to
yeah,
you
it is.
afterwards.
It's
I-
really nice.
He's gonna like it, but it's not gonna be the same as the blue and white for him. I can tell you now.
We'll see.
Marcus
Marcus knows me pretty well.
I tell you what color we could paint one, and he would crap his pants over it.
Let me guess. Seafoam green.
Kawasaki green.
Kawasaki.
Oh yeah. That's fact.
If we painted it, if we put the same paint scheme on it as like
My
I was thinking of KLX, the green and white.
Yeah, I could do that. Honestly, I would love the same color pattern, the ELR color pattern on a Pan America that I have on the ZRX.
That would look pretty cool.
You'd
have to take off
green,
the little
purple, and white.
I think you'd have to take off the little fairy.
I've been dying to do a Miami Vice.
Oh.
So like black tank with white and neon pink and neon. And there's people who've done it before. That's where I was.
Yeah, but I think if you're going that route, that bike needs to be more of a super hooligan style. And I won't go down this rabbit trail, but I don't know what's going on with that bike.
I don't either.
It was going to be a super hooligan, and I don't know if it still is, if stuff's changing.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
I'm staying tuned.
Yeah, me too. I just work here, man. Like,
I just work here. It's fine.
But so Theresa, while the guys were here with the bikes, you were the one. I mean, obviously, Marcus, you were kind of talking to them and showing them around a lot, but you were the one doing the services on the bikes. I think
I was
we can
doing so. I was doing more of like a concierge thing.
Yeah,
like being the guy in case we needed
Thank
something.
you for doing that. Because, so Marcus tells me on, what day was it that we found out they were coming?
Saturday.
Saturday.
They called me Saturday, and I came right back to your office as soon as I got off the phone.
and then he called me immediately as soon as he left.
I immediately
Prancing
called
like a
him.
little deer back to my office.
Actually, that was the funniest
I
thing.
don't think I was prancing. I think I was skipping.
As soon as I came into the shop that day, everybody's like, Marcus is so giddy. Everybody walked up and was like, have you seen Marcus? He's so giddy.
Like,
And I saw you in the back talking to them. Just everybody.
Where when you came rounding the corner, skipping, I saw your pigtails bouncing. What is going on here?
I just saw you walking in the back of the shop with this giant dumb grin on
Yeah,
your
but
face.
hang on.
It was
Hang
so
on. Here's
funny.
what's great. So she's talking about Saturday when I first found out. I come to her and I'm like, hey. And immediately I'm like, just so you know, Tuesday, probably one of the largest YouTube motorcycle channels is going to be inside our dealership, and we're going to be doing this.
Be
and this
filming
and this
in
and
your
this
shop.
and this. And she's like, what?
What?
Now,
Have you ever heard of, and I'll be honest, I had never seen it, never heard of them before.
Now, do you go
You
on
can-
YouTube all the time or
No, not
You
really.
can say their name.
But that, I mean, I
You
think
can
that's
say their
fair.
name because, like I said, anybody that goes to our Instagram or Facebook
Yeah.
is going to know that they
He's
were
gonna
here.
say
Yeah.
Yeah,
The bikes,
Bikes
and
and
beers.
beers.
spirits. So I
Former
hadn't heard of it.
SRK.
So he's all super excited and doing this thing. He's like, oh, have you ever seen this and this and this? Bikes and Beards? And I was like, no, I'm sorry. He's like, oh my God, they're this and they're that and they're this and they have 1.5 million followers and all this stuff. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. Not to take anything away from them, I just had never been
That's a
exposed to them.
celebrity to Marcus.
I know. He said,
And to me as well. So
He said, I was
that's,
literally,
I'm not going to exclude myself with that one.
he said I was literally watching one of their
Yeah, videos the day before.
today at lunch.
Well, you know, it's funny. Marcus called me that day, and I was like, I had to exit out of one of their videos to answer your dumbass phone call.
That's great.
That is how much we already watched them.
Yeah.
So
What video were you watching?
They had purchased two old Yamahas, and they were making boats out of them.
Oh, okay. Continue.
Jesus.
So he tells me it's Tuesday around like noon. They're going to come in here and do this, and they want us to do safety inspections. But it's still kind of unclear about exactly what was going to happen. So the day of, it's Tuesday. All my texts come back. We have a very slim staff on Sundays and Mondays, so everybody comes back on Tuesday with all kinds of stuff going on. Like it just
And to put out there, love Cody to death. Okay, the tech that we have that you'll see in the video when you watch the YouTube video for them. But the tech we wanted, and Cody knows, Ryan. He's got a personality. Like he knows he does that stuff on his own. If you were like, hey Ryan, if we went to Ryan and said, hey Ryan, we need you to run a Instagram that's just dedicated to the White Lightning Search Department while you're wrenching on bikes, he would do it.
Yeah.
He'd have no flaws with it. He can handle it. He's got it. And that was like when Chelsea was going through her orders and she comes to me and she's like, hey, I've marked the stuff that I like. Will you go through? If you like it, make a note next to it. And if you find something I don't have marked, put a post-it note next to it and everything. And I'm going through it and she goes, what do you think? And I go, I think we need a third opinion. She goes, you want me to go to Sean? I go, no. Go to Ryan.
yeah. So I think she did that. She
She
told me
did.
She was going to.
She did. She got Ryan. And she asked me why. And I said, because Ryan's young. Ryan's from California. Ryan, which I don't care to say this on the podcast because I've said it to his face, he's a little bit of a hipster. But at the same time, as much as he's young from California and a hipster, he very much appreciates vintage clothing and vintage motorcycles. I mean, the man wears a hat that's older than he is.
Yeah.
So it's not an exaggeration.
She had me look it up as well, and I thought when she told me that she had Ryan look at it, I'm like, yeah, that was smart. I think you should have Ryan on the show sometime.
I want to.
He would be great.
I want to. I want to have Ryan like over at my house. Like tell Heather to go on. Ryan's gonna come in.
Okay.
I have a man
Heather, you
crush.
can come
I have
on.
a
We'll
man
play with the
crush on
dogs and
Ryan.
drink.
Look, you hadn't talked to Ryan enough yet. I got
No,
a
I
man crush
haven't.
on Ryan. I love Ryan to
Yeah,
death.
me too. So I don't have a man crush on him, but I.
Well, I hope you don't have a man crush. Otherwise, we might have a
conversation?
whole other conversation we have to go down.
We're gonna actually have to stop the podcast.
We are going down our
I mean,
rabbit
today
hole
we were
right
talking
now.
about bears, and he was like, I said something about bears in San Francisco. He never got the joke. And I walked away and I went, "Rawr."
We're going down another rabbit hole right now.
All right, babe.
So, anyways.
Anyway, so they show up and we have our introductions and they bring these two bikes in and they kind of give us a rundown of where they came from and what they are and what they're looking for. And so they wanted to film the whole thing. So they were filming as we were doing our introductions and all this. And then we pull the bikes into the bay with the technician. They set up. I think they use your tripod and they.
Yeah, I got the
had-
tripod so he could set his camera down and they could do their thing while it would film while he was wrenching.
So they had it filming him as he was going around the bike, and I kept going to him, talking to him about this. I'm like,
Just make sure you're on camera. That's all.
No, you
She's
should
like,
have
I gotta
seen
be
her.
here. She's
She was trying to avoid the camera like a plague, just like me. And I was like, oh, they're over there. Let's go
it
around.
was pointed right at my office, so it was positioned in
So
a way.
you couldn't slack off that day.
I'll say,
Never slack
I'll
off.
say
Oh
this.
my God.
I'll say this.
She's playing Candy Crush on.
There's
her
so
phone.
many people that like when I'm doing stuff at the dealership, they're like, "Oh, I don't want to be on camera. Oh, I don't want to talk." That once they got here and they had their cameras going, you could see them always like lurking in the background. like yeah, you don't want to be on camera, but you're making sure to walk right in front of the camera every chance you can.
So because we had a camera, posted up in the back, and they weren't there filming, they just posted it up. So
Yeah.
they're going to be time lapse or whatever. I don't know what they're going to do, but and then.
B-roll.
You took them out around the dealership and on the tour, and like I said, thank God, because I had stuff to do, and I'm not good with just making long small talk with people. Like I just, I
You
just
think I am?
Yes.
I get bored with it, honestly.
Yeah.
I get bored with it.
Getting called out. Y'all are rude.
Marcus, you could talk to a stop sign.
You can talk to a brick wall.
You could stop to a talk sign.
Is the stop sign green?
You'd fight it.
You would fight it.
Anyways, continue, Theresa. Well, they're being mean to me, but continue.
So I all of a sudden it dawns on me, like, oh, I need to go tell all my staff, like, let's know that there's a camera rolling in our shop.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about tits
let's
and
not-
ass and like keep.
Keep it PG.
That's actually going to be the next video they post. It's going to be like behind the scenes. Harley Davidson service
Let's
department.
put it this way.
What really
You
happens
told
when
them.
your bike gets
You
serviced.
told them to act like there was customers in the service department. And for those of you listening right now that go, "You mean they talk like that when there's no customers back there?"
Oh.
Really?
Really?
Going to any
shop.
it doesn't. They
Actually,
might,
any business
they
where
might
there's no
wo-
customers.
They might work going to a Ferrari dealership where there's so prestige, and you're gonna hear that.
Yeah.
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 Now to be in French or Italian, whatever they speak.
Yeah. Well, and, I mean, if
I
it's a
don't
Ferrari dealer in France, it'd probably speak French.
That's facts.
Well, that's true because if it's a Harley dealer in France, they speak French.
Yeah.
Same in Italy.
Same in Italy.
So anyway, I was worried someone was gonna, do something crazy and wild. So everybody was on their best.
I mean, everybody kept
Well,
their clothes on.
I didn't
Nobody
hear.
saw shit on the floor.
I didn't hear people. I didn't hear
We've had
people
that
playing their
problem.
radios either. Because normally when you walk back there,
Well, we turned it off.
okay.
Yeah, they did turn it
They
off.
asked to have us turn it off.
Well, that was Miss Renee's radio we turned off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But normally, it's almost like they swap out days. Like one day it's Mayo's day to play his radio, one day it's Ryan's day to play his radio. Today was Ryan's day.
And I've learned I can tell who's playing the music.
Ryan and
Oh, I'm
Mayo
sure.
listen to the same thing.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Marcus.
What Ryan was
Challenge
listening to
me.
today sounded like what Mayo listened to.
Sometimes he listens to some of that, but yeah, no, they don't.
All I know is I walk through the shop and I hear, and I'm like,
Death metal.
Death metal.
oh, it was, yeah.
Ryan listens to all kinds.
You
of
know, that's what I really like when I'm having my morning
Who is it that's
coffee.
listening to
Some
like,
death metal.
is it Eric that listens to the Easy Listening?
I don't know.
Yeah,
But I
rock
know
radio.
Y'all rock radio?
No. I'll walk through the shop, and I mean, I have no problems with it. But it's like you'll hear Elton John and then like Celine Dion. And,
Yeah, and then Ja Rule.
Yeah,
That's my playlist.
that has to be Eric.
It's Eric. Yeah, I can tell whose phone is hooked up to the radio.
It's just actual music.
Exactly.
Elevator music.
So anyway, we had this camera going while Cody went around and did his inspections, and then he brought one inspection to me and put the other bike up there, and there were some major safety concerns with each of them. Like one of them only had one rear caliper bolt.
Jeez.
The other one was just completely missing, and guess what? We didn't have in stock. We put in there. So we ended up taking a caliper bolt off of one of our used bikes that hadn't gone through service yet, just to get them back on the road.
Yeah.
They wanted to run the bikes on the dyno just to see what they're putting out, and the oils were so dirty and broken down and thin that I was like, I'm not putting these on.
And I just want to point out, for anybody that listens to this that has ever worked in a automotive shop or a motorcycle shop, or even if it's Harley Davidson or not, these guys were essentially waiters.
Yeah.
That showed up to the shop at 2:30.
Yeah.
They were supposed to be there at noon.
They're supposed to be here at noon. They showed up at 2:30. They notified me. I came to you though earlier, and they were like, "Hey, it's going to be around 2:30," and they pretty much were right at 2:30 when they got there. But it was 2:30 waiters.
Yeah.
Hot bikes, 2 bikes that needed. One of them needed a front tire.
One of them, they both needed services. They both needed brake flushes, clutch flushes. We had a caliper bolt situation. We had a front tire situation that was very
Well,
dire.
and that's the thing too. They rode both those bikes in, and they were going to ride both those bikes out.
And I knew that.
And they were going on.
Oh,
distance.
they rode them out.
They were going on distance.
You should go watch some of their YouTube stuff though. The stuff that they ride.
I've seen a little bit of it. Since the thing on Tuesday, I went to go look them up and watch their videos and see what's up. So now I understand what you're saying about their personalities.
Yeah.
Flowing through their videos because they are.
Yeah, so you saw their personalities in the videos. It's the same as who they were when they were here.
Yeah.
I think I watched multiple videos where Sean was wearing the same exact shirt that he was wearing in here that day.
Oh, probably so. I think he had 5 shirts. He now has 7 because we gave him a White Lightning shirt and a Daily Biker t-shirt. So, and Sean, if you listen to this, we fully expect, Sean or Craig, whichever one of you listen to this, we fully expect to see those Daily Biker t-shirts in a video.
Even if it's in the background.
If
Just wanna
not,
see
we
it.
will drive. Daniel will drive to Pennsylvania and reactivate the t-shirts.
Now he's throwing you under the bus.
I mean,
Your Volkswagen gets a lot better gas mileage than mine.
so I guess if I have to, I will.
So.
I'll do it.
So we did that, and then we built up their quotes of what, like, every single thing the bike needs, and then we put a line in there for all the cosmetic things that could be changed out if you want to make this bike or these bikes back to.
So you had 2 different areas. It's like, this is what you need to be on the road. This is the things that if you don't like them, we can fix.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So we did that, and then they wanted to come. They wanted a point by point. Listing, and so we had Cody go through, and then that's when we turned off all the music, all the intercoming, and we had Cody go around and say, look at this, like, you're missing this caliper bolt, look at your oil, look at this, look at that. And he walked around each bike. We were only able to put one on the dyno, so I said, I'll put one on the dyno, we'll change the fluids in one so that we can have new fluid.
Yeah, the deal was we weren't going to put one without at least having an oil change on that dyno.
It was, their oil was like water, like black water. It looked like coffee, super strong coffee. So we changed the oil in one, dealt with the caliper bolt in that one, set it on the dyno, and while it was on the dyno with Mayo, the dyno technician, then we changed the tire on the other one. So I think on one bike needed $5,400 worth of work.
And that's just
half of that.
maintenance work
All
or
of it.
cosmetic?
All of it.
Okay.
Half of that was cosmetic.
Okay.
$2,000 of it was cosmetic. The other stuff was, you need to have this done, you're right.
Yeah.
But these bikes had a lot of miles on them.
Yeah.
And the
Well,
other
they were well used
Yes.
type motorcycles.
I didn't see the mileage. Do you remember what the mileage was?
one was 87,000.
100,000. Okay. Had it been changed in that? Had the
For
oil
sure,
been
for
changed
sure.
in that 87,000
Yeah,
miles?
oh yeah.
Oh, well, I wasn't sure the way you're describing the oil.
But probably not in the last 10.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Yes. And then the other bike needed about $3,000 worth of work. So It was cool. So we gave them the rundown of what it needed, and we did the necessary work to keep them safe on the road.
Yeah.
And sent them on their way. And yeah.
Well,
But like they wanted to be in the dyno room, and I was like, no, you really can't go in the dyno
Yeah.
room. But you can stand outside and film and do all your
Yeah.
stuff.
But I was actually impressed by the dyno numbers that one bike put out. I didn't think it would do that. I was.
well, so I want to say this with the dyno stuff. There comes like a
Liability issue.
yeah, that's a good way to say it. I mean, if something was to happen, if that engine was to blow while it's on the dyno, someone gets hurt, our insurance is not going to cover you being in that dyno booth.
There's not room in there. There's a ton of
Yeah, our dyno
You
booth
do
is-
have a small dyno.
Yeah, our dyno booth is not huge.
I mean, it's literally the same size as this office. Actually, probably
It's
It's
smaller.
smaller
than
than this
smaller.
office.
So completely understandable. It's made for you guys to have one tech in there with the bike.
It's
That's it.
our dyno booth is smaller than a typical one car garage.
Yeah.
It is probably the size of like a your standard 2-bike enclosed motorcycle trailer.
Yeah.
It's probably what 8 feet.
You can put a motorcycle
somewhere
in the
between
middle
8
and
and
two
10 feet
people on
wide.
either side.
Right.
as far
Somewhere
as width.
between 8 and 10 feet wide, and probably 12 to 13 feet long.
Right, that's not going to stop us from being players in the dyno game, though. Like,
No.
No, not at all.
But it just means you can't have
I'm
other
talking.
people in there.
Yeah, what
It's
I'm
not
talking about
big.
is it's not like some of them dynos you see where they're so big that
Yeah.
they got a
Like
whole crew of
stadium
people standing
seating.
on one side. Yeah,
I had worked
No.
at a store in Colorado that we had our dyno in the basement. Sorry to cut you off,
No.
but it was a multi-million-dollar building. We had everything there, and this building had, it had suction exhaust. So you would go in there and turn the fans on, and you're just like, woo.
yeah.
So we had a dealer show in Las Vegas where all the general managers and owners and all the managers go to this this dealer show to look at new bikes and new product and all this stuff. And after every dealer show, they do a dealer ride. And because we were on the path of the dealer ride, there were going to be a ton of managers and owners and people from like high-end people from the motor company that were going to stop at the dealer show. I happened to go to that dealer show because I rode to the dealer show, and then I was on the dealer ride back.
Was this when they were in Vegas?
The show was in Vegas, and I was working in Pleasant Springs, Colorado.
Yeah.
So I had just, been gone for a few days, so I stopped by my store to see what was going on. Right, so I go into the store, and, I had given everybody a heads up. There's, who knows who's going to show up over the next 2 days in the store, right?
Yeah.
So I had this guy who was running my rental department at the time. I'm just doing a walkthrough of the building. Everything's cool. I go home because I've been on the road for days. And my boss calls me because one of his buddies, who is an owner in a very big dealer group, stops in at the store, and they wanted to tour the store. And our dyno room was so impressive that they wanted to see it. So they go down into the basement and they go to open the door, and someone is on the inside pulling the door shut, like, no, don't come in here.
Oh no.
And they're pulling it. Finally, they open the door. My rentals manager was in the dyno room smoking pot.
Yes, that was the best place to smoke pot.
Because the ventilation.
Exhaust. But you can't walk in immediately after somebody, lighting up a joint.
Yeah.
And so
Was that legal at that time there?
It was medical at that time there,
I
but
know,
still, you're at work, and
You're splitting hairs now.
and then someone big in the industry comes and walks into your dyno room on the Harley Davidson dealer ride, and someone's smoking pot in there. So
It's like Bill Davidson when he walked in the dyno booth.
that was a big deal. Of course, that had to be one of my people that does that.
Well,
So I'm assuming that person no longer works for the motor company.
He was demoted.
Okay.
He took a little bit of a pay cut and had to kind of work his way back up. But
I hate that for him.
yeah,
But yeah, so they were there. You put one of the bikes on the dyno. It actually did better than I think everybody thought it would,
Yes.
except for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it did better than what I predicted, but not much.
Yeah. You were the closest without going over.
Yeah.
Price is right rules.
It's funny to say I was the closest without going over. I was the closest, period.
Yeah.
No one went over.
I mean, I look at Harley, that's 10, 12 horsepower or something like that. Everything except for the pan.
It had every bit of 10 or 12 horsepower.
Yep.
Plus some.
that was a lot.
Yeah. I think
So-
everybody was shocked.
So they did that. We gave them the quotes, gave them shirts, and that was kind of the end of it.
Yeah, kicked by the
You
store.
guys stood out front and talked and had your.
Yeah, we had our
Conversation after
conversation after that, but
It's a good day though.
I took off of work just to be here.
I did.
I know you were
I
working.
didn't either.
This was a day off for me. Just got to hang around.
Just hang out.
You had to go work your other job.
Yeah. I do have a shop shirt now.
You had to. Yes, you did. Sean made sure to get Daniel a shop shirt.
No, Lord.
Is it a St. Patrick's Day shirt?
No.
No,
Oh, okay.
no, it's
Oh,
that.
it's one of those.
Yes.
He has a staff shop
It's one
shirt.
of the stay dry shirts.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh, it's really comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wore it Thursday to work.
Well, I mean, between the podcast and how much he helps out with other stuff, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, you know, he's almost volunteer staff.
I will tell you, if you have to scratch your back, you can't go through this patch. You have to
Yeah,
get
I did
the
notice
area
that.
Yeah, I could say
to the
that.
flap.
Yeah.
I did find if my office chair at work, I can just kind of like move the
But
patch.
you don't have to wear that on Friday. We have casual Friday.
Ah, good.
So.
Just wear one of my other Harley shirts. That I don't own a Harley, but I have so many
have
Harley
shirts.
shirts.
This is my wore this shirt today. Smoke them if you got them.
Well, hey, I'm actually wearing one of your guys' shirts right now.
There you go.
Is that one of
I
ours?
Yep.
did
Bought that here.
casual Friday a couple times, and I won't do it anymore. I got myself dirty and grease and crap.
I bet you will when it gets cold outside.
Well, Marcus likes to wear a dress on casual Friday.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah.
You've never noticed that before, have you?
Sundress with pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you when it gets cold outside, though, your casual Friday's going to change.
Or Dixon's.
Cold. When does it get cold here?
Flannels
In, like,
everywhere.
January.
Yeah.
I was told today that we can't do the bro starter pack.
Well, that's not a good name for it. I'm telling
It's
you.
really
We do
cold.
have something else. We do have something else worked out. I'll tell you outside.
Okay. 'Cause
Where Sean is down with the other thing. We kind of sat and we talked, and we come up with another idea. That's a pretty good idea. But outside of that, it's time for Chop Right Sell.
Oh.
Are you prepared this time?
yeah, I got my phone right here.
Yeah, I have to Google some stuff sometimes.
Well, honestly, and we talk about it every week. We need to add more chips to this because
Well, we need a
We got
second.
more
We
chips.
also need a second bag.
I've got to.
And I can just tell
Yeah.
you what to write. I'll write.
Yeah, I mean, we can duplicate. I'm just grabbing random ones for you.
I
So.
think that's.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Oops, don't need 4. Yeah, we have another 100 that we can write on and put together. Even if we want to duplicate what we have, we can
Yeah.
easily do it.
All right.
Yeah.
I know what I got. I know what I'm doing.
Oh, this one's hard. But
I got an easy setup.
actually, I do want to say before we move into this, watching the SRK Cycles video on the Honda Valkyrie is why I bought the bike. And they enjoyed it. They had never seen that color before out there.
So
Just putting that out there.
I want to
put that out
say no one gives a damn about your Valkyrie.
They both enjoyed it.
It's
so,
a pretty color.
No.
Yeah.
No. No. Sean enjoyed it.
Yes.
Craig showed enthusiasm because Sean signs the paychecks.
It's almost how I feel about you, but you don't give me a paycheck yet.
Yeah. Yet. Woo.
One day.
One day.
One day. Working on them sponsors. Trying to get something situated right now with a multi-million-dollar corporation.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who? We'll talk later.
AdamandEve.com.
Oh, no.
Oh, perfect.
No.
Good. I have a good reputation with them.
Okay. So we're going to get this thing started. So Daniel, started out. What you got?
So I have the Triumph Rocket 3. I have the Kawasaki W800. And I have the California Highway Patrol KZ1000.
So how... You said you had a hard hand. You mean hard as in you don't know which one to keep and ride? Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I
I was
am
going to say all three of those are pretty cool bikes.
Yeah, they are pretty cool bikes. I'm just going to ride the KZ1000. The
why
chips. I'm going to ride
why
the
would you
chips
butcher
bike.
that? Yeah, just
Why?
ride it.
Why would
Just
I
ride
not?
it.
I'm actually looking for one. If you have a KZ1000P and you're located near Chattanooga,
95 or newer.
yeah, a newer model. If you have one, want to sell it, send us a message. I'll look at it. I'm going to sell the W800
That is actually shocking to me.
because I like the idea of the Rocket 3 and the new model with the 2.5 liter 3-cylinder. They sound amazing with an exhaust on them. You know, put some different bags on it, maybe a new windshield or a supercharger
Ooh.
T-bars.
and T-bars
And
just for
T-bars.
Marcus. And then just have like a, straight line monster.
Muffin, what you got?
Okay. So I have a Gold Wing,
Okay.
a VMAX,
Okay.
and the 6 Cycles Road King.
Okay.
So, see, this is a hard one for me. I'm just going to ride the 6 Road King because
Okay.
there's really nothing that needs to be done to it.
No,
He's done to it.
that is a
Done to
good
it,
looking
yeah.
bike.
And I'm going to sell the VMAX.
That was shocking. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do some customization on my Gold Wing. I can chop it down.
Yeah. Play
Do
with
some
it.
stuff to it. I can
Yeah.
play with
Full
it.
Repsol paint scheme.
I've always wanted to do that on a Gold Wing.
Actually,
Or
I
the,
think that would look really good.
Or
on
the what was the Italian? They didn't do Repsol. They did the Castrol,
yeah,
the full
the Castrol.
white
Or
with the red and green Castrol.
There was
Yeah.
there was another livery that they had on some of the race bikes that looked really, really good, and I can't think of the name of it right now. But do that on Goldwing. One of the
Yeah,
new
I mean-
1800 Goldwings.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I would
can
convert that
customize
Gold Wing to
Wing.
look like a 2005 RC51 SP2 Castrol edition.
Just put the Goldwing engine into that frame.
There you go.
No, just the only thing that would be left after the customization is the Honda badge. So, T.
I have a Honda CBX.
Okay.
I have a Moto Guzzi,
Yep.
and I have a Purple Rain.
You don't know what Purple Rain is, do you?
Prince?
I had
It's
to.
the Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Prince's motorcycle.
So I'm going to ride the CBX.
Okay.
Good choice.
I'm going to sell the Moto Guzzi,
Yeah.
Okay.
You made another good choice.
Yeah.
and I'm going to customize Purple Rain, which I hate to do, but
I feel like it wouldn't be that bad though because it's already so
Right.
customized.
Yeah,
you
right.
just
Yes.
add more
let's do some more
things
stuff.
to it.
Yeah.
More purple.
More
purple.
purple, more fuzzy things, you know.
I think Prince is one of the greatest guitarists of all time.
So, I have a Pan America.
Ooh.
I have an Easy Rider bike. So that would be one of the bikes from the movies.
Captain
Usually
America.
one. And the Tron bike. So we're going to make this simple. Selling the Tron bike, riding the Easy Rider, and building that Pan America to do anything you need it to do.
Yep. That was pretty.
That was the easiest hand
easy
ever
win,
handed
yeah.
to me.
That was pretty easy.
So that's how we do this. Do you think now that they've been here, we'll go from having 4 fans to 5? Like people will see the podcast on the YouTube channel.
We're actually going to lose a fan because they're like, "Oh, I never realized bikes and beards was a thing," and then go there.
We go there.
What were you gonna say?
So I was asking you the other day because I was hearing on one of your podcasts.
Yeah, you never got to
Wait,
finish
you
that.
listened to us?
I did.
She
I
did for the
have
first
this
time.
Weird sleep thing that's going on with me right now. I've been waking up. I was waking up at 5 in the morning, which is not a big deal.
Hey,
Then all of a sudden I started waking up.
This
at
is
3.
not the doctors. This is a motorcycle podcast.
I understand that.
She's
but
dreaming
the other
about
day,
bikes.
I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, "What the fuck am I going to do? I can't sleep."
What's going to put me to sleep? Oh, I'll
Yeah,
listen to Marcus
listen
talk.
I did listen to.
That's been a point of contention
Oh,
on our podcast.
But how many followers do you have?
The only thing I can do is go back and view how many times an episode has been streamed.
Yeah, what the metrics that we have don't necessarily allow for subscribers because we have it's on so many different platforms, and we discussed that in a couple podcasts ago. We're on it's like 15 or 16 different platforms.
We were talking about Maggie's episode. Maggie's episode has been streamed across, I think it was like 17 different platforms, streaming platforms.
Yeah. And you can't really, there's no like subscribers to anything like that. You can have a follow where it alerts you when a new episode's been listed or a new audio recording, things like that, but it doesn't record them.
I see. But you can see how many views or how many listens each.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
So I can see even breakdown per episode, and I'll show you here in a minute. But I can see, how they're listening to it, what they're listening to it on, where they're listening from. Now, I can't necessarily go, I have 13 people in Chattanooga that stream this on Spotify using an Apple phone. I don't get that technical with it.
And you can't see regular.
Yeah.
Like regular
You
ads.
can't like click on the person to see how many times they
I get
listen to it.
locations.
Yeah.
So I can tell you how many total downloads I've had per episode, how many total downloads I've had for the last 90 days. I can tell you how many total downloads for the for the whole show
By location.
by location.
Yeah.
So that's how I keep track of like when I talk to you about, in that first 24 hours we have this. It's because I literally will check it the next day and it's usually within 2 or 3 downloads.
Which essentially means we have that base.
We have those
fan group
we have those
that-
base people. So like when I say we have someone in South Korea, a fan in South Korea, every episode within the first 72 hours is downloaded by one person in Seoul, South Korea.
So what is your average downloads?
Per episode.
Yeah.
So it's recently changed, and unfortunately I'm working on that. So we used to have a tab on our Facebook page, the dealership's Facebook page, that directly linked you to the podcast that you could go to. Facebook took that away. Not just from us, but from everybody. The tab is still there. You click on it, you can't do nothing with it. We can't do anything with it. I don't know what's going on. They took it away from everybody. So there's that drawback. When that was there, first 7 days, 120, 130. Now it's back down to probably about 80 or 90 within the first 14 days. And I think it's because with the Facebook thing, there was a convenience factor. Now, an episode, since the Facebook thing has happened, it takes longer. It's still getting to that point. It's just instead of taking 7 to 14 days, it's taking 30 days, 45 days.
Because someone has to go search it out.
Yeah, and it's not like when it was
It's not
posted
just
to
there.
the dealership.
Like, and
page,
I'm
everybody that's a fan of the dealership
Like,
got push
got it.
notification.
And I've
that it
been
came
sharing it on the dealer's page on Monday, on dealer's Facebook page. But the problem is you're still clicking a link.
out. Yeah,
Before, you didn't even have to click
You
a
just
link. You
opened up
literally
the-
hit play
yeah.
right on the
Yeah.
freaking app. You never even had to leave Facebook.
So that definitely causes an issue because like the way that we post it now, it is on all these streaming services. But if you haven't followed it, you're not going to get a notification that's come out. And our Facebook page is one of the primary ways that we share it. So if you're not a fan of the Facebook page, or you're not going to see it.
Yeah, or one
Well,
of us that shared
yeah,
it.
and
yeah.
Now it
Also-
is on so many different things. Like it's on Alexa. Like
Yeah.
it's through Amazon.
Is it on MySpace? Because that's where I frequent.
I don't know if we had
Is
any
MySpace
downloads
still
through
on?
MySpace.
No. I'm not less.
But if you're talking about like the music banners, so when someone goes to your own personal page, it automatically starts playing in the background. Is that what you're talking about? Do you remember that?
Yes.
Are you MySpace old?
Yeah. All of us are MySpace old.
Yeah.
Heather, you were on MySpace in middle school. Don't even.
I was actually. It's fine.
Facebook became a thing when Heather was still in high school.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
I just felt really old.
Change the subject.
Yeah. Moving on. Moving
Marcus remembers when the telephone was invented. So we.
You're an
on.
ass.
He's 85.
Hey everybody, this is Sean at White Lightning Harley Davidson. I want to thank you for listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You can reach the podcast on Facebook or Instagram at The Daily Biker, or you can email the podcast at thedailybiker@gmail.com. Be sure to keep an eye on White Lightning Harley Davidson social media pages for the most up-to-date information on all our events and where you can find the boys.